And we can speak about forgiveness without getting religious. But I also can get religious if I need to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not religious. So we're going to do both. Have you forgiven yourself? I brought this up on the first episode. I got right off it because you motherfuckers is like, I'm not ready to forgive. Have you forgiven yourself though? Because that's where your negative self-talks comes from. If you didn't know, I'm telling you. Your negative self-talks come from your negative self-talk comes from not forgiving yourself. Facts. That old ass shit, I'm not saying just let it go, but you storing it. You get what I'm saying? You revisiting that joint. I don't know if it's when you drink, when you smoke, or you just suppress that joint, but you never dealt with it. You know what I mean? Not saying you got to go to therapy. It's a lot of joints I learned in life without going to therapy. I went to therapy too, but it's a lot of joints I learned in life without going to therapy. But I dealt with it. I looked at it and I dealt with it. But you ain't even trying to deal with it. And you think you going to get better not dealing with it. Or just lying to people saying you cool. It's like we don't really care, you mean? Because it's really not none of our business, but we tired of seeing you being so burnt out, though. That your joint is changing and now you corny, like you not even that pleasant to be around. Because you can't deal with you, so now you trying to put your negative joint on us. We're not with it. Get your shit together, cuz. Shorty, microphone. It's like, no, but yeah, man, like, in order to forgive this person that you holding all of these joints towards, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle, baby dad, your baby mom, your girlfriend, your ex-wife, your ex-husband. You beat yourself up more for the parts that you played in it instead of acknowledging, taking responsibility, holding yourself accountable, not blaming yourself, being honest and transparent with yourself. Deal with that. Move on. You know what I'm saying? My fault. Come back. Look in the mirror. Forgive yourself. I mean, you don't got to look in the mirror like physically and do it, but you got to do it though. After taking the responsibilities and taking ownership, you feel me? This is how you grow. This is how you change, by the way. You forget yourself. And it's not the most comfortable thing. I'm going to keep it a bean. It's not comfortable. But that's how you grow. You grow in discomfort. And we're going to get into that. Because I'm going to talk about like embracing uncomfortable situations for sure. But that's how you going to forgive. You mean? You keep having the same issue with this person. You don't know how to forgive though. You feel me? But you don't even know that your issue is forgiveness. Fuck, you don't know how to forgive. You don't know your issue is that you didn't forgive yourself yet. So you can't forgive them. Or you can't deal with them at this moment because you didn't, you haven't forgave them. You holding a grudge. How that grudge making you feel though? That's what we want to know. We just want to know how the grudge is making you feel. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel good though? Like I said before, like when you hating on somebody, like who does it really affect? Not forgiving somebody, who does that really affect? It take a person to really care about you for them to be affected that you haven't forgave them. I want you to think about that. It takes somebody to really care about you to be affected that you haven't forgave them. Because there's some people that they didn't forgive me and I don't give a fuck. You hear what I'm saying? So if I'm worried about somebody, like I'm hoping that they forgave me, that means I give a fuck. So yeah, like you feel me? So your joint is shitty. Your joint is shitty. You just mad. My whole thing is always think back to your happiest times. It most likely gonna be you as a baby, you as a kid watching cartoons or some weird creepy shit. And that's not weird or creepy. I'm just talking shit. But you mean it's gonna be something like some happy, cool shit. Me, it was like a lot of my childhood was happy. I used to be outside. We used to, like, even dumb shit, it just made me happy. Like, everything, playing cards, you know what I'm saying? Think about them times. I mean, and you probably was taking a lot in at that time. And that's real. That's probably what got you to, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, you ain't reflecting that you can't even deal. Go to a therapist. Don't even watch this shit no more. Go to a fucking therapist. I don't even want you here. Skedaddle, cuz. On God. Skedaddle, cuz you burning me out. Stay tuned. We just now getting started. But yeah, man, like, no, I really need y'all to learn how to forgive, though. Yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then forgiving other people, it's going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet. Like I said, like, I get it, y'all angry with y'all folks and all that. When I forgave my parents, I didn't say, Mom, I forgive you. I was just like, yo, forgive him. Because, my brother, he had sent me a joint last year or 2 years ago. And he was like, yo, when did you realize your dad was just another nigga? Or like, did you realize your mom was just another bitch? Something like that, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, I remember that moment. And I forgave them both together. And I didn't go up to them telling them I forgive them. You know what I'm saying? But I had seen, like, it was a big ass flaw I seen in my pop. And I'm like, I ain't gonna never carry it like that. You feel me? Who's to say I'm not? I don't have kids. I might carry it like that. I don't think I am, but you get what I'm saying? But it was just like, I also understand how he see life from having conversations with him. So like he's carrying it like that more so because of how he see life, not because he's so inconsiderate of how it's affecting me or one of my siblings. It's just his perspective on life is making him be on this type time he on. So I'm just like, he just another nigga, man. He really trying his best, but that's his best. You feel me? Because his joint is locked on what it's locked on. And I'm learning stuff, so I'm definitely like going to see a little bit better. So it's my responsibility to do better. So I forgive him. So it took compassion. It took being empathetic to forgive him. You feel me? Like, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta, you mean? And y'all hurting so bad that like y'all assholes and y'all telling y'all giving yourselves reasons to be assholes, and it's hurting y'all, and we could see right through y'all fucking, let me not cuss because I'm gonna start blacking. We could see right through y'all. I seen Draymond Green tweet something. He said insecurity is always loud. Insecurity is always loud. I come later to find out he was throwing a shot at Rudy Gobert, but I felt that. I think I retweeted that, John. Insecurity is always loud. Insecurity is always loud. A lot of these stories and proclamations y'all put out, we don't believe you. We know you hurting. You know what I'm saying? You try to overtalk so you can, no, it's just not. We know you hurting. It's okay though. Saying go through your process, but stop hurting yourself so much in your process. Cause I feel like if it's certain things that's like, it don't need to be said. You know what I mean? It don't need to be, especially not with the tone you saying it in. So we know you hurting, but we don't think you dealing with it right. You think you can deal with your pain a little better. Maybe you don't know though, but it's cool though. Cause that's why I'm here. I'm here to steer you towards the therapist. Cause I'm not your therapist. On God, I'm not. But yeah, you have an issue with forgiveness. It's cool though. Like, man, that's your business. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's your business. I just want to see you like stop being so toxic. Cause it's like ill. Now every time I talk to you, it's like ill. We just want to see you stop being so toxic because now you unaware of the energy you putting out. We coming with peace, we coming with love, and you just the world about to end. When you positive, do you want to hear like about somebody's like horror stories or negative like day? I'm not saying we tired of your shit, but we like getting like, we might not answer now. You feel me? Cause like think about it, we getting older and miserable. No, that's not the wave. Misery was never the wave, but we learning these new habits and it's not thorough. So if you fucking with me, I'm going to help you put a halt to this whole negative joint because it's not thorough. We on a positive wave. So yeah, start dealing with yourself better. Start dealing with yourself wherever you gotta go. Learn how to deal with you. Learn how to deal with you. And a lot of this stuff, you really know what works for you. What works for you? Do that shit. Do that shit, but stay committed to it. And in the healing process, because obviously this is all about healing, and it's like it becomes natural. It's like you're always in the healing process, right? Once you create these patterns, you always gonna kind of be healing. You embrace adversity, so it's like you don't have to go through so much damage because you know how to deal with adversity. You feel me? You know how to forgive. So somebody do you wrong, you ain't about to dwell on it. You feel me? You kind of got a little cheat code to healing, you know. And if you don't know, then stay tuned because this become a natural part of the paradigm. Or just go. I recommend you go listen to Gary Vee. I recommend you go listen to Les Brown, Eric Thomas. Yeah, that's probably where it's gonna stop for me. Oh no, John Maxwell. You feel me? Yeah, listen to Sadhguru. You mean like don't. Those is motherfuckers I listen to. Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. You know what I mean? Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. You feel me? Like, yeah, it's a lot of positive joints you can go to. John Coltrane, Miles Davis. You feel me? Chet Baker. I don't know. Like, but yeah. Rain sounds. You feel me? If you from Philly, go to Kelly. Wherever you from, go near some water. It's getting warm out. Go near some water. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out the house. Get the fuck out the house. It's hot now. Sheesh. Get out the crib. We're not like, you feel me? You miserable in the crib. You like my grandma. Don't be like my grandma. She's older. You feel me? She's like 80 something. So she could be in the crib all day. Like you want some just in the crib on your phone, locked in tight. Go catch this sun. Get some vitamin D, some oxygen. You feel me? Like you don't gotta go make it a spectacle. You don't gotta go to the mall and spend all this money. Go outside, take a walk. You so scared to be alone. Like it's I hate to break it to you, like Bigfoot is not coming for you. He's really not. Like